The investigation is ongoing. Ashland Police Department has several detectives working the case, and now the FBI is also involved. News 10's Caitlin Conrad continues our total coverage tonight with a closer look at the investigation. Caitlin?
Trish, investigators are working around the clock to gather and evaluate leads in the David Grubbs case.
We're doing everything we possibly can.
Every agency in the Valley and the FBI are working to solve the David Grubbs case.
In this particular case, we've asked the FBI for some help and expertise.
That includes looking at forensics. The FBI has behavioral scientists now investigating to make sure nothing was missed.
Because most homicides, there's a pretty close connection between the victim and the suspect, and they're usually relatively easy to solve because you know who did it.
Not the case in this particular killing. Chief Holderness says as more time passes, the chance the violence was random grows, which is why police continue to comb for evidence.
We've had work crews out there tearing down blackberry bushes, so just in case there was something under them.
Detectives are working on gathering and evaluating surveillance video from around the time and scene of the crime.
I have 2 people right now that are working full-time on acquiring and evaluating video footage.
Patrols at the scene of the crime have increased.
We have been patrolling in the area more heavily, both to further the investigation and to provide a stronger uniform presence.
And suspicious persons are being questioned.
They saw some suspicious people coming off of the railroad tracks. I can't comment as to whether or not we thought it had anything to do with the homicide, but we're certainly investigating everybody that we come across in this area.
Investigators are getting up to 60 tips a day, and several agencies are following up on the leads. Ashland police say just because they haven't had a homicide here in 7 years doesn't mean they won't solve this one.
Are we capable of doing this? And the answer is yes, because it's not just us, because it's the entire county, because the Oregon State Police are helping us, because Jackson County Sheriff's Department is here, and because Medford Police Department is here. And it's just not Ashland. That's the way we work all homicides in this county.
And those close to David Grubbs are hoping for justice soon.
Officers at the Ashland Police Station are taking tips every day and interviewing witnesses. Covering your news, Caitlin Conrad, News 10.